So I'm using my computer for videos because I don't have a camera. I'm so sorry about the video quality. Today I'm going to show you some of the supplies that I use to make jewelry. So sorry about the quality, but this is the kiln, the microwave kiln that is used. I use FuseWorks. That is what you put in the microwave. It's what gets the glass hot, and when it is hot, this part, this opening here will be bright orange, and so you never want to touch it once it's been in the microwave. And anytime you're working with glass or a kiln, you want to wear gloves. These are just simple leather gloves that prevent me from getting burnt or being cut. When you're getting the glass ready to be put in the kiln, you take this white kiln paper and you'll place it. I have them here, but usually they're square. I just cut mine in half to save paper. You take this rectangle and you put it on the kiln plate, and this paper helps prevent glass from being stuck to your kiln, because if that happens, then it can, one, your piece will be ruined, and two, it'll hurt your kiln. So that's to prevent that from happening. They also have like a liquid form of that if you're using molds, but I don't have any of that right now. To cut glass, I have these two tools. This has a piece at the end here that you can see, and that's what I actually roll against the glass. Like, I push down on it, and let me show you. So I take this red piece here, and on a flat, not my hand of course, but on a flat surface, I would push down and go back and forth really hard, and it's hard to show you here, but then you'll see like a line, and that's going to be your cut line. And then when I have that cut line, I'm not going to actually do it because I want to use this piece for a future pendant, but I would take these and find the line and just clip it right there, and it usually cuts right on that line. Sometimes if I'm holding it wrong, it'll mess up, but even with messed up pieces, you can still make really good pieces. Now, I have glass in a couple different forms. I have scrap pieces from past pieces that maybe I've cracked in the kiln and didn't work, so now I use them in other pieces, or just scraps from me cutting and not needing a piece. But there's also different types of glass. My favorite, and I haven't gotten to use it very much, only because I've just learned how to, is this diacrylic glass. You can see it's like very colorful, has different designs. Some of my bigger pieces that I'm about to show you, they actually have texture. Here they have like ridges and texture and stuff. So I really look forward to using these and being able to sell these pieces. But because they do come out with really cool effects. So I hope to have some of those eventually. The next couple pieces that I have are small for like if I wanted to make dots, or if I wanted to use them in any design pattern that I had planned out. I don't want them to fall, but you can kind of see here that they're little pieces. I like those if I wanted to give something a face, or make a pendant look like it had a flower or clouds, or even just give it an abstract kind of look. But they're fun because they're smaller, you don't have to cut them. And there's a lot of different things that you can do using these, which I like. And I keep them in here because 1, this is what it came in, and 2, it just keeps it all from being loose. The second tube I have has more line tubular shape. Some are a bit thicker, like this yellow one, and a little bit thinner, like the green. But these are nice if you wanted to give pendant stripes, or just you can cut these into smaller pieces, give it a cool pattern. And they're in a thing like this, so that way they don't break, because you can easily break them just by bending them. But yeah, that's why I keep these in still. And finally, I have, I get pieces from, sometimes I can use marbles, or those little pieces that you'd see in like fish tanks, the little half marble ones. But I actually have these small square tile-like ones with ridges that I use a lot. And what I started doing is I'll cut along the ridge line with those clippers that I showed you, and I end up getting these line pieces, which make really cool patterns. They're not all exactly straight, which I like because it gives it like more of a flow to it instead of so such hard lines. But that's what I've been doing with that, and I've made a couple cool pieces that you can see on my Facebook page. The newest one was made that way, so if you go over and check that out, I'll put the name right here. And yeah, so that's pretty much everything I use for the most part that's of interest. Of course, I have like necklace pieces, like the string for the necklace and everything like that, but as far as actually making the jewelry, those are what I have for that. So I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please put a like down at the bottom there and leave a comment if you have any suggestions as far as types of videos or different things that I could make with glass. That would be very helpful, so leave a comment down there and I'll reply or like it, whichever. So I want to let you guys know I will not be making new pieces until around spring break, because it's just not good for me to really use my microwave that I eat out of, and there's not a lot of good ventilation here, so I figured I'll just wait till I go home and make more then. But there's still plenty of pieces available. You can see the available pieces on my Facebook page, like I said before. They should be in a $5 photo album. It'll be labeled $5, because that's how much those are. That acrylic glass that I showed you earlier, those will be a bit more expensive. I believe they're $7, 7 or 8. I have to check. I'll put whatever the correct one is right or in the description below. But yeah, so I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, again, put a thumbs up, comment down below, and please, please, please share, because the more people that see it, the more people will visit my page, and so on and so forth. And I'd really like to be able to sell some pieces. So thank you guys so much for taking your time to watch this, and have a wonderful day.